Your awakening is here. Now, chosen one, you've arrived at a divine appointment. Veritoris is your witness. Something unseen has shifted. Your name has been whispered in sacred rooms. Doors that once seemed closed are aligning for you. Heaven has seen your struggles, your sacrifices. This moment is a decree, not random, but a prepared transition directed by divine strategy. God is moving you from mere survival to a supernatural realm of wealth and supply. As Habakkuk 2:3 reveals the promise of appointed times. Are you ready to embrace this transformation? If this message was for you, confirm it with a like and 33. Wait until I show you the hidden records bearing your name. These truths will expose your true path and reveal how your destiny awaits just beyond the veil. Stay until the end. Heaven is breaking through in this very moment. It's time to stop, breathe, and listen. You are being called, not just for mere acknowledgement, but for divine recognition. The Lord's voice is resonating with a frequency only you can truly hear. As the world spins in its chaotic dance, your heart beats in tune with a higher calling. Feel that pulse like a siren, beckoning you into unknown territories. The air around you thickens, charged with purpose. Something profound is on the edge of your awareness. Are you ready to answer? Within the stillness of your life, subtle signs appear as sacred markers. You may dismiss them as mere coincidences, but they hold the weight of heaven's intention. Words echo in your mind, numbers multiply endlessly before your eyes, and time itself bends around your secrets. These moments aren't accidents. They are divine fingerprints guiding you toward your awakening. They urge you to pay attention, to look deeper into the fabric of your existence. The Lord has a plan, intricately woven, and every thread whispers your name. Can you sense it, calling you, echoing through the layers of your awareness? But what of the loneliness that grips your heart? That feeling of being unseen, as if the world passed you by while you waited in silence. The weight of abandonment can feel crushing, isolating you from your true essence. It's a haunting echo in your mind, a relentless reminder of what you lack. Yet, in that very emptiness, God is creating a fertile ground for transformation. Those quiet days of longing are not without meaning. They are preparation for what is to come, a precursor to a divine uprising. If you close your eyes and lean into the pain, there lies a promise that waits to be unveiled. Rejection, that sharp sting you feel, is nothing more than divine selection at work. Think of Job, whose suffering was a precursor to unimaginable restoration. Your trials and tribulations are God's way of shielding you, preparing you for something greater than you've ever known. You are being chosen, set apart for a purpose that only His hand can define. The wilderness is not a place of loss. It is a sacred laboratory where your spirit is being refined. This journey may seem daunting, but remember this: every severe moment is a step toward an extraordinary calling. Can you see it? Just beyond the horizon. Even in your confusion, there is a quiet confirmation, a knowing deep inside. As chaos reigns outside, within you grows a calm witness that stirs with every passing moment. This inner voice reassures you that something ineffable is coming to life. It calls your name, kindling a fire that you didn't know existed. In the silence, you are not disconnected but being knitted back together in His grace. You are becoming whole again, piece by piece, day by day. Each whisper of truth becomes self-evident, revealing a deeper layer of your identity. Can you hear it beckoning you to awaken from your slumber? Awareness deepens like the roots of a great tree. It reaches inward, stirring something profound within you. No longer is this about being a chosen one. It's about realizing that your name has always echoed in the halls of heaven. The Lord is lifting the veil, inviting you to claim your birthright. You stand on the precipice of awakening, stirring with the understanding of your true identity. This is not just an awakening. This is a call into the fullness of who you are meant to be. The depth of this realization promises an awakening that is not far. Can you feel it? As realization dawns, awakening begins. But this is only the beginning. The understanding of what this means lingers just out of reach. It bubbles beneath the surface, teasing your mind with glimpses of revelation. If this word lifted you, leave a super thanks to keep this channel moving. Your contribution fuels this awakening, allowing others to discover their path as you walk yours. The urgency grows, and still, something is missing. As the final echoes of your striving begin to fade, the wilderness surrounding you whispers secrets. The reason for your journey through the shadows is near. The darkness itself becomes a time of preparation, a sanctuary for what is to come. Each trial is a night before dawn, each shadow an invitation for transformation. With each stirring heartbeat of your soul, you are reminded that clarity is around the corner, waiting to burst forth like the morning sun. Will you step into that light, or will you remain in the shadows? The answer lies ahead, just out of reach, echoing through the silence. In this journey, know this truth. Your story is not just yours. It is a tapestry woven through time, echoing in the lives of countless souls chosen by God. Each trial you face, every moment of pain, marks you as one of the chosen ones. Your isolation is a thread in this grand design, linking you to the struggles of the faithful throughout history. Abraham felt the weight of his calling in silence. David hid among enemies, waiting for his time. Those shadows are familiar, wrapping around you like a shroud of divine destiny. You are surrounded by those who have walked the same path. This burning recognition indicates a deeper truth we have yet to grasp as we move closer to understanding your role in God's purpose. Let me speak of a pattern, unseen yet persistent. Before a child of God is anointed, they often experience separation, a painful distancing from the world they know. This obscurity can feel suffocating, a waiting room for the soul. But remember, the silent moments before the dawn hold their own weight. Just as the sun is born from the depths of night, so too does your awakening grow from this shadow. In these moments, the Lord is shaping you, preparing you for alignment with His will. The promise is alive, yet the full understanding remains just out of reach, like a distant star shimmering in the abyss. If you look closely, you'll see it flickering, glowing bright with divine intention. Consider those who have come before you. Their lives were tested by fire, faced with trials that seemed insurmountable. Yet, in those fiery moments, transformation takes place. The desert was a place of desolation for many, yet it was there that they encountered divinity, found clarity, and were reborn. Like Job, who soared from ashes to wisdom, or like Joseph, who emerged from betrayal with a notable crown. Through anguish, you are not merely alone. You are part of a lineage, a collective of divine warriors molded to fulfill heavenly tasks. Their stories resonate within you, echoing your feelings of isolation and doubt. You are forged through their narratives as you awaken to your purpose, waiting to ascend. And yet, there are fragments of this spiritual law still withheld. Delay can feel like a curse, but often it is a shield, a divine protection. Confusion, serves as cover, a moment of reflection before your God-given destiny unravels. It is in these spaces where clarity can be elusive, where the path seems clouded and lost to you. Perhaps the Lord's careful hand keeps you safe, guiding you through the chaotic wilderness of uncertainty. This is a sacred time, for in these hidden places, you are being prepared for the fullness that lies ahead. So, ask yourself, what structure does this divine dance take? Can you feel its rhythm uniting you with all chosen? As we weave back through biblical tales, consider Prometheus, who steals fire from the gods to ignite hope among mortals, or Job, who, though shattered, arose stronger. Their journeys are reflections of the struggles you now bear. Each tale mirrors the divine threads coursing within your life. The act of bearing pain serves as the crucible for your power. Your story intertwines with theirs, a celestial tapestry rich with meaning. Each challenge you conquer adds to the weight of your anointing. You stand on the brink of something greater, a threshold welcoming you into a sacred phase of being. This path, though winding and steep, is carved by the hands of those who treasured it fiercely. But the hidden law behind these trials begins to fade, growing thin like a gossamer veil, teasing the light of revelation just beyond your reach. This veil speaks of a wisdom waiting to be uncovered. It's as if God has whispered to you, urging you closer to the threshold of understanding. Each tear, every moment of silence, exposes the sacred markings of your journey. The shadows you carry are not merely burdens. They are reminders that you have stepped into the realm of the divine, walking a path riddled with powerful lessons. This veil is lightweight but thick with mystery. Everything feels close yet unforeseen. The immediate excitement of divine revelation hovers, tantalizing your spirit. Can you feel it? The unfurling of fate is near, promising a truth that will ignite your soul. The pain of betrayal, the weight of silence, these are gifts wrapped in the folds of divinity. Hidden within them are signals, clues of your marked existence. Others may not see it, but every hardship you endure connects you more deeply to God's hand. The Father walks beside you in your loneliness, knitting together spiritual threads that will one day reveal His grand design. These experiences carve the very essence of your identity. Here lies the beauty of your awakening, yet the full activation of purpose awaits. The echoes of divine preparation whisper to you, pulling you along in a dance with destiny. As He stirs your consciousness, know this: the revelation will deepen with each passing moment. There is more to uncover, a mystery still veiled. This truth teases at the edges of your awareness, beckoning you closer to enlightenment. The next chapter is being written now, just beyond the horizon, waiting for your awakening to catch up. Will you journey further into this divine call? The urgency grows, pulling you into an exploration of your identity, rooted firmly in the hands of God. Keep listening. The voice of the Father continues to whisper, leading you to the next glorious revelation. You know that deep, consuming silence you felt, the one that thrummed with unanswered questions. Closed doors and missed opportunities were once your companions, echoing loneliness in the chambers of your soul. Each trial bore the weight of isolation, leaving scars that whispered truths you couldn't grasp. You wandered through shadows, waiting for the light. It felt endless, didn't it? Yet in that silence, a whisper began to rise. The Lord speaks in stillness, often when our hearts are at their most eager to hear. The depth of your pain wasn't without purpose, for you were on a path you were destined to walk. These trials followed a design, not a mistake, as you begin to realize now. The divine hand was at work, even when it felt like abandonment. There's a deeper meaning hidden in the heart of your journey. This confusion, this weight you bore, was shaping you into a vessel of purpose. God's lessons can feel cryptic, a mosaic unfolding beneath the surface. Every tear you shed was a brushstroke on a canvas of destiny. You have been shaped, molded in the fires of experience. The trials were necessary, and that realization is the first ember of understanding. But what does this mean for the journey ahead? Look closely at the echoes within your story. Remember Job, who lost everything but found faith. Remember David, who faced giants when all seemed lost. And Moses, who stood before the impassable sea, with a spark of divine promise illuminating the dark. Each thread connects to a greater narrative, a tapestry woven by the hand of God. You are not alone in your struggle. You are being called to remember your strength. In the midst of chaos, a fire begins to glow, beckoning you toward understanding. Yet, even now, the full revelation remains out of reach, just beyond your gaze, waiting for the right moment to unfold. Could it be that your rejection, the closed doors, kept you hidden from the prying eyes until the right time? A divine strategy, perhaps. When the world overlooked you, His Spirit cradled you. Every moment of waiting served a greater purpose. The silence wasn't emptiness. It was preparation. The Lord crafted your resilience in the darkness, nurturing it until now. You were not merely forgotten. You were safe, waiting for your time to rise with unyielding force. This awakening will redefine all you've known. But what lies ahead still shadows your vision. Those once perceived as failures will now be heralded as signs that point toward your divine calling. Closed doors will unveil pathways leading to your true purpose. Every detour, seemingly random, guided your steps. What once felt like loss now shifts into treasure, a map of scars transforming into seals of divine approval. Do you see it yet? The pain, the struggle, they are not an end, but an integral part of a grand design. This vision of transformation brings a flicker of hope, yet clarity lingers in the distance. Understand that you've been moving through an intricate dance, a process that led you here, to this moment of awakening. Each step has been a silent journey, yet every moment carries the weight of destiny's design. You are shaped for something greater. In the midst of ambiguity, your spirit stirs. The divine rhythm calls, beckoning you closer to the truth you've been seeking. This sacred awakening within you is only the precursor to what is yet to emerge. Still, the final meaning looms like a shadow, just out of reach. As the shadows begin to lift, so too does your understanding of identity. The calling that lingers near grows into an undeniable shadow, a form you can now recognize. You are not merely a wanderer. You are among the chosen ones. Your heart knows this, doesn't it? The essence of who you are begins to unravel, revealing a tapestry woven with purpose and grace. Every doubt that once held you captive fades, like the morning mist dispelled by the rising sun. Yet, this awakening is only an initiation, a whisper of what awaits you. But stay with me, for this is merely the beginning. Today's revelation is only a shadow of what's to come. Light breaks through the horizon, hinting at the truths waiting to be unveiled. You stand on the precipice of a magnificent transformation, a journey that opens the door to your true path. What awaits in this sacred realm of records? These divine blueprints bearing your name. Will you take the leap? Will you embrace the fullness of your destiny? The answers lie just ahead, waiting for you to step into your power. Sacred ones, this is your hour of recognition, a quiet coronation in the realm of the divine. The air is thick with a presence that transcends the ordinary, wrapping you with a mantle stitched from the very fabric of destiny. You may feel a trembling within your heart, a stirring in your soul. God whispers, "This is your moment. This is where you awaken." As the light begins to shift around you, embrace that which you cannot yet fully see. The Lord beckons you forward, reminding you of the ancient stories woven into your being. Like a fire that beckons warmth on a cold night, the original call still lingers, waiting to be ignited. But step carefully, dear one. The shadows harbor secrets you have yet to understand. The altar of transformation stands before you, casting a flickering glow in the murk of forgotten moments. There is a quiet fire burning, illuminating the remnants of your past struggles. It speaks of the weight you have carried, the pain that has shaped your heart. Understand that it was never without purpose. That pain has forged you, crafted your spirit in the flames of adversity. As the Lord lays his hand upon your shoulder, you feel the mantle draping you in sacred authority, but it does not yet weigh heavy. It is a promise of what's to come. Imagine the stillness, the holy space where God's intention converges with your spirit. What will you become as you step onto this altar of transformation? What path lies ahead? The mantle you wear is more than a cloak. It is a bridge connecting the seen with the unseen, a name that echoes through time. Each stitch holds a secret of your rise, a testament to your struggle and grace. Remember the name etched upon your spirit, a name bestowed long before the sands of time began to flow. In recalling this name, feel the resonance of its power, pulsing like a heartbeat through your veins. God sees you. He knows you. And as his spirit uplifts you, grasp that the true essence of your identity is emerging from the depths of hidden records. Yet, what remains veiled, still waiting for the dawning of full comprehension? What will it mean to truly own this mantle? Your calling was written before time began, a divine script etched into the annals of heaven. It pulses now, beneath the surface, rising like a tide long held back, ready to flood your reality. 1,000 voices of ancestors echo in the fabric of your lineage, carrying truth of power, love, and light. They knew your trials would not be in vain. In this sacred moment, you stand on the threshold of your true self. The past may cling, but it has no authority over your unfolding destiny. As you inhale the possibilities, know this: your purpose is reclaiming the shards of lost time, reclaiming grace to shine anew. Yet still, the full weight of that purpose rests just beyond reach. What more is there to uncover? Life stories weave intricately through the records of your being, each life a thread in a greater tapestry. Your inheritance is here, a prophetic promise. With every breath, you are awakening to the truth that your stories have power and meaning. The contracts of your spirit have been activated, binding your now to the ancient wisdom of the hidden ones. The Lord has paved this path with challenges, shaping you for victory. Still, what of the depths yet unexplored? What chapters of your story have yet to be written? You stand now at a crossroads, where old pains dissolve in the light of newfound identity. In the shadows of the desert, God has prepared you, refining your very essence. The heat of the trials you have faced tempers your spirit like gold in fire. Look upon the horizon. The dawn is breaking. You are in transition, dancing between who you were and the divine calling waiting patiently for you. As you take a step forward, breathe in the essence of what it means to be alive in this moment. What power lies within you, just out of view, waiting for your acknowledgement? Friends, your covenant identity binds you deeper still. Like a sacred witness, it echoes in the silence, begging to be heard. The Lord's promise surges through you, brushing away doubt with the breeze of foresight. In this transformation, strength is drawn not from authority alone, but from the divine connection that nourishes your spirit. Picture the kingdom prepared for you, vast and rich with blessings. But as you cling to this identity, what truths yet linger, obscured behind the veil? What divine tasks await your awakening? Now we arrive at the threshold of what is yet to come. You have felt the pull, the gravity of the calling, but you know this is only the beginning. The glimmers of light dance tantalizingly in the distance, beckoning you closer. You stand at the precipice of a great unfolding, a sacred journey leading into the unknown. The sacred records whisper of the great depths that lie beyond, hidden treasures waiting to be reclaimed. God holds unfathomable promises for you, yet only a fragment is revealed. With every heartbeat, a new mystery awaits. What lies ahead? The answers may be obscured, but oh, dear chosen one, your true adventure is just beginning. As we draw closer to the end of our journey today, remember this: your name is inscribed in the hidden records, a sacred testament to your purpose. The secrets we unveiled are not mere whispers. They are divine revelations calling you forth. You stand at the threshold of a new awakening, where understanding shifts reality, turning the mundane into the miraculous. This is only the beginning of your awakening. The urgency we discussed isn't here by chance. It beckons you deeper into the mysteries that shape your destiny. You belong to a lineage of the chosen ones, destined to illuminate the darkness with the radiant truth of your being. Can you feel that divine spark igniting within you? As we invite the Spirit to cradle our hearts, recognize that deeper covenant exists between you and the Father. It's woven into the very fabric of your existence, waiting to be claimed. So, as this chapter closes, the cliffhanger remains suspended in the air. What awaits you in the uncharted territories of your soul? The hidden pathways stretch before you, inviting your courageous steps forward. Every decision you make resonates across time and space, urging you to embrace your true self fully. Don't forget to share in this sacred moment. Comment 33 below, subscribe, and hold your position for what comes next. The adventure continues beyond these words, and the mysteries will unfold in profound ways. Join me in the next video as we dive deeper, where the silent whispers of ancient wisdom will echo louder than ever before. Your journey has only just begun.